Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adam, this is Adam Sews, and this is Friday Sews. So this week is a little bit different. I am going to insert some footage after this of my catch up with Alison from Sew Like Dotty. We had a really amazing Zoom yesterday and we chatted about all the things that are happening in relation to A Gift to November, so that will be coming up shortly. I just thought I'd give you a quick run through of what I've been up to this week, which is not a lot, and I actually mean that for once rather than listing off a whole load of things. So what turned up this week? I eventually got hold of, I eventually gave in and succumbed and ordered the last two of the Tiny Beasts print, which is the one with the foxes hidden in. So I got that in the green and I got that in the red and orange. So I now have the whole complete set of Tiny Beasts just before it gets discontinued and I can't get hold of it anymore. So the other thing that I managed to get done this week was I made one of my pouches because I had some clear vinyl left over and it was the perfect size, and I also had some quilted fabric left over from another project. So I was clearing up some of my scraps and I thought, you know what, let's get rid of that quilted fabric and the vinyl, and I made this one, which will be one of the prizes for Gift to November. Besides that, I have pinned and cut out the whole lot of the body for an art doll that I am making for a commission, which will hopefully be finished by the end of next week, and I can get that shipped out to the States. It's coming along really nicely, and yeah, that is that. I managed to, this is something that I didn't actually think I'd be doing this week. So I went and saw a friend of mine last weekend and I was wearing my upcycle jacket from Sew Upcycle 22, and she said, I absolutely love what you've done with the back of it, can you do one for me? And she said, I've got two jean jackets, two denim jackets. She said, if I go and get one, she said, can you take it home and do it whenever you get a sec? And the other night I wanted to sew something. I really wasn't in a very good mood and I couldn't think of what I wanted to sew, and I thought, you know what, let's do a jacket, because I already had some Tula pieces cut out from mine that I didn't use, that were already heat and bonded on the back, and I thought, you know what, I'll just get on with that, I'll take my time with it, I'll do as much as I like. If it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to feel it, because I don't push myself to sew if I don't feel like I want to. But I sat down and I went through and I picked out all of the different things and I managed to get it finished. So I'm really happy with it. It's got all the different Tulas on the back of it, and I used a complementary turquoise sort of coloured thread because most of the fabrics that are on the background of this one are turquoise, and this particular friend loves Alice in Wonderland, so I thought I will use Alice for the main feature, and then I extended the bottom of it with a part of the print from Parisville Deja Vu, which again is on the blue background, and then I just merged in some of the different creatures from some of the other lines that Tula does. So that is her jacket sorted, which will be going back to her very shortly, so she can probably wear that over the Christmas period and whatnot. So the other thing that happened this week is I eventually managed to get a Wednesday night off, which meant that we got to do our Zoom. So I got to do my Zoom with Jen, Trish, Andra and Carol. So there was the fantastic five. We all managed to get together. We were on the Zoom for probably nearly 2 hours. I just can't tell you, it's just so nice to be able to have a chat with all of those ladies. They are just incredible people. The funny thing is as well is we very rarely ever talk about anything design related. Yeah, I'm just so grateful for this community that Jen's created with the Friday Sews community, and for all the people that I've met, and not just those fabulous 4 people either, but Alison and Ruan and Rachel from Stitched Up and Tamlin from Son of a Type. There's Christine from Christine Sews a Lot, Lisa from One Lisa Show. There's just so many people, and that's not exhaustive. There's lots of other people that are just absolutely amazing people. So I will sign off for today. I am going to insert the footage of my Zoom with Alison from Sew Like Dotty. We did a really amazing catch up yesterday about all the things that we've been doing around Gift to November, and I will insert that footage now, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care. Bye.
Hello everybody! I'm so excited because I feel like I'm in Adam's little house, which I think is a little cute cottage because it looks absolutely gorgeous. But it just feels... Anyway, I've got you a mince pie. There you go.
Thank you.
I'll pass it over. Don't know if you like them or not, but you know, I'll just...
I do.
I'm so excited because me and Adam have been co-hosting this hashtag a gift to November challenge, and I think we're both just absolutely blown away with the response that everybody's made to it. I've been kind of doing a bit of Instagram stalking, and so has Adam, with our sort of favourite clips. So we're going to come and share some of your clips on this little video, which is exciting. I want to share something because I got a little Christmas gift a few weeks ago, and I would take a picture of bending down, but then you'd see all the bits of cotton that are on my carpet, because I got these amazing slippers from Adam a few weeks ago, and I couldn't really wear them properly until last week because, of course, I had my hop-along boot on until I was discharged from hospital properly last week. So they are so lovely, and I genuinely mean that, and thank you so much. They're adorable.
Oh, you're
and
so
I'm
welcome.
surprised you're not making millions of these for the whole country now. So check out Adam's shop if you want to check these out, because I've just seen some of the stuff that he's done, which is amazing. So I'm literally sat at my desk with all my Christmas stuff that I've not started yet, because I'm much more enjoying looking at everybody else's stuff. I don't know about you.
Well, there's
what have you enjoyed?
I've just, what I think is amazing is, from all of our vloggers that we've had on the tour so far, is barely anyone's come up with the same idea. There's been such a diverse range of projects. It's just incredible. I thought we'd really get duplicates of a lot of things, and we haven't at all.
Yeah, I kind of kicked off with pajamas, and I thought, oh God, we're all going to do pajamas, which we probably are all going to do pajamas. Yeah. But I agree, it's just been so diverse, hasn't it? And like things that I never thought of, I'm constantly watching it going, oh my God, that's such a great idea. And it's really grabbing everybody's attention, like internationally, just looking through the hashtags today. You know, we've got people from kind of England, Ireland, America, Canada, Europe,
Australia.
And I'm just like, Australia. It's just crazy. But in a good way. What's been your kind of favourite thing that you've seen so far from one of the vloggers, say, Adam?
One of them is the little lip balm holders from Andra. The ones that clip onto a handbag. Brilliant idea. The book covers as well, for the notebook covers, from, I can't remember her name. The lady that lives in Ireland.
Rachel.
No.
French, no?
Not Rachel from French Themes. Although her quote that she said about her being, her spirit animal being a flamingo, had me in stitches.
Rachel was like the first person to go, can I join in on this? She is like Mrs. Christmas, isn't she?
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Yeah. I think I've got a picture of it here because I'm going to share it. Amelia from So Amelia, was that yesterday or the day before? Those hot water bottle covers that she shared, oh my God, they were just absolutely awesome. But yeah, I just think how people are really diving into sort of the stash and scrapbusting, which is brilliant, isn't it? Because we're basically creating gifts out of just leftover bits of stuff, which is fab. You've got your bunting behind you from Jane at the dressmaker's closet. So I saw her share her vlog, then you shared that you made it, and then I thought, I'm having a bit of that, so I've made some up there as well.
And the funny thing is, a friend of mine saw it, and she now wants 8 meters of it for around a huge Velux that she's got in her kitchen. So I've got to make another 8 meters.
I'm not taking orders just before anybody kind of does a request. It's so easy to make though, isn't it?
Oh, it's great fun as well. And it's because the miniature one, you can use every single scrap you can find.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. I think I had some fabric. Well, the kind of the knockoff Liberty, I'll call it one, was about, I had just had a couple of strips that were about, this doesn't work, does it, when you do this on vlogs? I do it all the time. I don't know, maybe about 4 inches. And I put the pattern on, I was like, oh, it's just enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sparks your interest and kind of gets you going. How are you doing with your makes? Have you made anything for Christmas yet?
I have made. What have I made? Have I made anything for Christmas? I finished the trio of pouches, the actual physical made ones that are going to be one of the prizes. They're done.
Yeah, because you've added that in as like a little extra prize, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I suddenly thought to myself, well, it'd be nice for someone to actually have a physical set of them.
Ah,
So yeah, they'll go with a PDF download to someone.
that's a really lucky person.
But I'm trying to think of what else. See, at the moment I'm working through orders that I've had, so I'm trying to get all of those out of the way so that I can get those done, so that then I can focus just on my gifts.
I dug out, well, this is because I shared this that I was going to order from, I think I was going to get it from Amazon, then I got it from the range. It's huge. It's a super king size duvet cover, but it's like that brushed cotton that
Yeah,
we're all going
nice.
crazy about.
Yeah.
So it's been washed, but that's my plan. I've got a couple of things that I've got to get made, and then I'm going to kind of knuckle in and start with my Christmas makes, because I thought otherwise it'll get to the end of the challenge and I won't have finished.
Yeah.
Everybody will be sharing theirs.
So I keep getting distracted and thinking, oh, I've got that nice fabric's just turned up. Maybe I'll just make myself another shirt.
We're all the same, aren't we?
I know.
I'll be like, Alison ashamed in the corner didn't finish for the challenge.
And it's going to
We're hosting.
Yeah, it's going to get to the end of November. We'll be judging everything and doing all the prizes and stuff, and I won't have made one gift, and it's defeated the object of the whole entire challenge.
And to be fair, if anybody's watching this, because I know everybody's talked about the rules, but there aren't any rules and it's not judged, and we're just going to put everybody's entries into kind of names into a random number generator,
Yeah.
and that'll just allow us to kind of choose who the winners are. Some companies have asked the winners to contact them direct. Some companies, if it's kind of a code for a website or a download, we've got that for. So it might take a couple of days, because I'm kind of thinking there might be a lot of entries to work through.
I think there will.
And
Yeah.
also, I know that a couple of people have said that they don't want to share the makes on Instagram because the people that they're going to be for would see them. So I did kind of, and I've not even mentioned this to Adam, so apologies, I sometimes go a bit off piste, but I did kind of think that I don't want people to miss out that have done that. So you could always message me or Adam and say, could this be an entry, but I don't want to share it on Instagram because of, and that way that you wouldn't miss out. You would just need to share that with kind of, what's it called? Greenwich Mean Time, London time, 30th of November. But it'll probably take us a few days to kind of go, oh, let's just work our way through all these entries and work out the prizes. And the prizes, oh my God, they've just been amazing, haven't they?
They're unreal. I can't believe the generosity of the companies that have sponsored this challenge.
I mean, you kind of came in like with this huge list really early on, and I was blown away with all the people that you'd contacted.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted, I think I said about it earlier, but I just think it's amazing because everybody that's responded, I did contact some major kind of British companies, and they've just not even responded at all, which I just think is so sad. Crafting sort of companies, and actually all the independent small companies have really come up trumps for us all. And I just thought, so let's chat about all these amazing sponsors, because let's do fabrics first, because we all love a bit of stroking of fabric, don't we?
We do.
We've got So Affordable, yeah, it's a real thing. So Affordable Fabrics, First for Fabrics, Rainbow Fabrics, So Haley Jane, Felicity Fabrics, who I'm hoping to see tomorrow at the Knit and Stitching Show, Eliza Mack Fabric, and Lucy Lockett Fabrics. And Lucy is one of our newest sponsors to join, so check out her site as well. And then we've got 2 pattern printing companies, which I think Adam and I both use. So we've got Flamingo Prints, which I use who are amazingly reliable, and CLC Printing Essex, which I'm guessing you use, Adam.
I do, yeah. They're actually
as well.
doing a Black Friday sale this week, I believe, as well. For anyone that wants.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I honestly, well, tracing is just the most boring thing on earth, and sticking together and all of that. So I love it, big printed patterns. So I've called them treats because I kind of like how can I group these together? So we've got gorgeous Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne, and she's got a children's clothing wear brand called Rue's Rocket. So this is like really special because she's going to actually, I think it's 0 to 6 years, she's going to actually make sort of a bespoke child's like sweatshirt, and going to have a discussion with whoever wins that prize, which is lovely, isn't it? We've got Soleil Dottie, I don't know who she is.
No, not
Bobbins and Buttons. I know, she's some random woman. So we've got Bobbins and Buttons. We've got David Drummond at Edinburgh. Crafty So-and-so. She Wore the Dress Again. And then we've got Wardrobe by Me and Always Knitting and Sewing, who again are one of the kind of later people to come on board with that as well. And then we've got pattern downloads from Friday Pattern Company, The Dressmaker's Closet, Style Arc, Sew Over It, Waves and Wilds, Adam Sews. Who's Adam? Anybody know? I don't know who that is. Somebody. Waves and Wild, and then again one of the later sponsors, Reusable Christmas Crackers. So I don't think we've missed anybody off. But what an amazing prize package that's going to be.
It is
so exciting.
The thing is as well is it gives us the opportunity to give out so many prizes because everyone's been so generous.
Absolutely, because the Wardrobe by Me one is actually 15 €10 vouchers, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah. No, it's
so
10.
That's 15 prizes.
It's 15
€.
Yeah, which is amazing because you can that covers the cost of pretty much any pattern that they do.
Awesome. Absolutely.
And you know me,
awesome.
I do love me.
I need to check that out actually. So yeah, and we've got some American companies as well, because people did get in touch and kind of say, look, I can see that it's international and I'm based in America, and can we donate, which is just amazing. And we're happy for more people to get involved as well. So if anybody else does want to get involved, just contact Adam or me and we can get you added onto the sponsor link. We're trying to keep all the visuals updated, but they are changing pretty constantly, and some of the bloggers have shared, well, they've recorded and edited and prepped their vlogs well in advance. So if there is a little bit of a delay with that, we are sharing on Instagram continuously who the sponsors are as well. But yeah, we need to keep this going for another couple of weeks. So I've pulled out some pictures of people that I've kind of spotted on the 2 hashtags. So we've got hashtag A Gift to November Work in Progress WIP. That's for over the month. I know a few people have also shared a gift on the hashtag A Gift to November. So I've searched for both of them. I know somebody mentioned that as I typed it in, I did kind of a capital letter for A and the G for gift and to November. That's only so that the words stand out easier for people to read, because somebody was a little bit worried if they didn't share that hashtag with the right capitals in, that it wouldn't get picked up. But please don't worry about that, it will get picked up.
I don't think it actually makes any difference, is it?
No, I don't think it does. It just brings it up. But I know somebody mentioned it on one of the vlogs, and I just want to say, don't worry, you share it, we'll find it. So don't worry, everybody will go into the draw. So come on, Adam, tell us a couple of things you've spotted that you really like the look of at the moment that's caught your eye.
Well, the bunting, I've already made that, and I'm going to have to make some more because I'm a little bit obsessed with that now, and I kind of want it the whole way around the room, which I think would be But one of the things that I was thinking about that as well is when I was talking to my friend about it, that said that she wanted like 6 or 7 meters or whatever it was. She said that the thing she likes about it as well is if she's got that hanging up, she can hang Christmas baubles and stuff off the bunting. She can turn it into like a double decoration, which is a good idea.
If I did that, everything with the ceiling would probably collapse or something if I did that.
But yeah, I am. I am going to work on those. I'm going to work on some of those notebook covers as well, because I've been wanting to do those for a little while. And I thought about it the other day, and I thought I could actually quilt a load of sort of string pieces, like really thin strips of fabric, and some maybe even some salvage edges that have got the sort of Tulip Pink logo and different things on them.
Oh, that's a good idea. So like really kind of even just using up all those little really narrow pieces that you sometimes discard, you could use on that. And I think, I'm sure it's one of the pictures that I've saved on here, Lynn Lyons shared, I'm sure I've got it. If not, I'll drop it. Yes, I can see it there. She shared a picture because she goes to a book and pudding club with Tamlin, and she shared that she's going to make some book covers to give as gifts as well. So it's really kind of catching people's eyes. And one of the things I've noticed is a lot of us have kind of fat quarters kicking around that we've just never used, you know, that we maybe got in subscription boxes or we've just bought, and people are really looking at how they can put them together and use those up as well. So I think that's great.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things coming up for that people are making for kids for Christmas and you know, grandchildren and children. One of the ones I'm going to put in, I'm trying to look at who it is. Oh, there we go. It's on Instagram. It's Thread Therapy. So it's thread_therapy. And I'll drop the picture in. And she shared, I didn't know what they were. I was showing Adam earlier, and the 5 currant buns. So they go with the nursery rhyme, 5 currant buns from the baker's shop. And if you check out her post, she's actually making all the separate components, a bag and the coins to go with that rhyme. So that the children can actually kind of play along with the whole thing. And I just thought, how cute is that?
Really, really.
And then, like, how lovely. And it's you know, these things get treasured, don't they, forever, and stick in memories and stuff. And I did want to mention a girl called Suzanne, who on Instagram is Suzanne. So hang on, so it's SEWZ ANNE_. And Suzanne does some amazing sort of quilting, as you do, Adam. And she's making, because she's put some labels and things like made by Nana and things like that for her grandchildren as well. And she's done some quilting, and you mentioned it there, and I think if you're joining pieces together, if you do a bit of, is it free motion embroidery, where you're just doing random sort of swirls and stuff, you can sort of like maybe help blend things. Would that work, so it looks quite blended in and things a bit more?
Yeah, it ties everything together a little bit, because it blurs your focus away from the joins of the fabric. So it does.
Yeah, I'll drop that picture in, that's because Suzanne's got a really bright bit of fabric. It made me think of you, actually, because it reminded me, I don't know if it is Tulip Pink, but it reminded me of, you're the Tulip Pink expert, not me by any means, but yeah, when she did that, I thought, yeah, like you say, if you kind of putting things together and you just do a bit of, because you don't need a free motion embroidery foot, do you? I've done things before where I've just stitched in lines and stuff like that.
Oh,
you
yeah,
could do anything just to
pivot and go in a different direction, and you don't have to do it as a free motion embroidery. You can just stitch in, it keeps spinning your fabric as you go round, and there's loads of ways of doing it without a free motion foot.
You make that sound so easy, Adam. You make it just sound so easy. You can just imagine me, who's just dropped a piece in my brand new machine and now it's being returned, to fix. Yeah, it would be a disaster. So we've got clothing. I've seen lots of pajamas being made, and so I'll just get the name. So Tracy Joy Knight, who is in Calgary, Alberta, she shared a hoodie that she's made for a friend with it's got like raglan sleeves with black on, and then sort of a purple floral pattern on it, but she does say that she quite likes it herself. So I think it's still going to a friend, I'm not sure. So I'll drop a picture in of that, because again, just because of the different colourways, it could be something, say you have 1 metre of one thing and half a metre of another, you can do a bit of colour blocking, can't you, as well? Use up some bits and bobs. That's really cute. Is there anybody that springs to mind for you, Adam, that you've seen that you kind of think?
I keep thinking, I'm trying to think of who, because we've been tagged in loads already, haven't we?
Like literally, this is, you know, if you think, oh, why isn't she mentioning us? It's just because there are so many, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So if you want them to search, just search with any of the hashtags and you'll find them.
Yeah, the good thing is as well is where is there's Suzanne's, where is the picture, because she tagged us both in it, didn't she?
While you're looking for that, there's a couple of patterns. So one of our vloggers, which is Sociology, I'm sure that's one of our vloggers, she's done the Roxy wristlet, which is a Rebecca Page free pattern, and Rebecca Page has got a lot of free patterns, clothing, things that could be gifts. So this is like a wristlet purse sort of thing with 2 zip pouches, and she's entered that, and I thought that was worth a mention. And one of my new sewers from my sewing school, which is sewing_by_Sarah M, she's made some zip up pouches as well, and Sarah's like really new at sewing, so when that popped up I was so proud of her, because she's literally just kind of gone through the first 4 sessions with me and she's making all sorts. She made a tote bag out of a pair of kind of trousers and had the pocket on them and incorporated that, and I just think, yeah, I don't know what I expected. I don't know if I expected people to kind of use all new fabric, but I'm so impressed that people are kind of reusing or repurposing or using scrap or other bits that they've got.
Well, the good thing is as well with that is it keeps the cost of the gift giving down as well. If you're using things that you've had for a while in your stash, you're not buying new fabric specifically for it. So it is a good way of scrap busting as well. The fabric that Suzanne used is Tudor Pink. I remember now because I spoke to her about it. Yeah.
Well, hey, you know, that was a good guess, wasn't it? I promise. I know. Don't stay down that rabbit hole, like literally don't. And Adele, Sofa Serenity, she did the cutest baby clothes.
Yes.
I'll drop that picture in for, I think it was for a friend's little one, and tied up with the ribbon, just those little sort of touches as well. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. We've still got
Jan,
how many days?
The other one that springs to mind now actually is Jan. She's doing the lunar looping, isn't she?
Oh yeah, I've got a picture of that. That is so good. Is that Ladybugs or is that another lady?
Ladybugs, yeah, Jan. She's the one that's doing lunar looping, which is it's coming along really nicely.
It looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think she's got most of the main part of the body done now. I think she's just got the clothes to do for it.
These things are just going to be little treasures that some kids are going to keep forever, aren't they?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So, Adam, let's keep the energy going on this challenge, because you must be sick of the sound of me via Instagram Messenger, but it's just been lovely kind of to do this with you. I couldn't, literally when it popped into my head on that sunbed on holiday, I knew straight away who I wanted to co-host it with, and you've just really kind of took it on board and embraced it and ran with it, and I'm so pleased that you said yes. And I'm so pleased to have a chat with you now. Like, you know, we like literally live at other ends of the country, but it just brings us together, doesn't it? Someone brings people together, and that's what's amazing, really.
It does.
So I think we'll head off for today. I'm so excited about everybody's makes. Keep sharing them on Instagram, and don't forget to share on the 30th. We'll be reminding everybody, and then can't wait to see who the prizes are. And I'd love some follow-up pictures, you know, kind of on Christmas Day, or if it's a gift for a birthday or any other celebration, you know, and you know, you might not want children's faces in pictures, but just, you know, to see them opening the gifts. If we do get a little snap, then tag us on Instagram later in December with that as well, because that would just be lovely to see as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep making, keep enjoying, and we'll catch up with you all really, really soon with some prizes as well. So yeah.
Exciting. Can't wait. It's going to be brilliant.
Yay!